Have you ever wanted to go to Paris and eat your heart out, but you couldn't afford a ticket? Well, come with me, Jay Gatsby, a person that's only been once, but knows how to cook. Okay, we're here in beautiful Montmartre, in the 18th arrondissement, coming out of Abbassé metro station, and we're going to take a walk. But really, what are we doing here? Well, my name is Jay Gatsby, and I thought that YouTube could support at least one more video chef. Now, I'm really interested in France, in Paris in particular, but I live in Canada, right across from Detroit, Michigan, in Windsor, Ontario. Now, that's roughly 6,300 kilometers between where I'm sitting and where I want to be. I don't know what that is in freedom units. Learn metric. So, suffice to say that we're traveling on Street View, looking for restaurants that I can rip off for my own personal benefit. And coming up here, oh, this looks like a promising area. Nice parquet and cafe next to it. The funny thing is about Street View, you can go back and forth between photos, footage, without even meaning to. You see? Now, this is not what I want, and this is. So, Cafe de Luce, Cafe de Luce, Lucy? I don't know, my French isn't great, but don't tell anyone. Okay, so this looks like a nice place. Okay, they have that's beautiful. They have the terrace in the park. It's a salad with eggs and beets. Oh, wow, that looks amazing. I would really love a croissant like that. That's an interesting way to do a steak tartare. I've never seen it with dill before. I think that's a steak, but I can't tell. Burgers, escargot. I think that might be an egg dish. I don't know. This is nice, yeah. Asparagus with whitefish. The profiterole, I suppose. Yeah, it's cool that they've got that on the terrace. Oh, that's a croissant with salmon, and I believe those are leeks down there. God, it all looks so good. Yeah, a burger with, I think those are the fronds, fennel. Not fennel. Asparagus, or no, not crepe Suzette. I think those are frog's legs. Ooh, a croissant. Yeah, that looks good. I think that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Yeah, another burger, dispelling any kind of notion that the French don't eat burgers. Beef bourguignon, probably. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna make this. That's a ham croissant with probably Gruyere cheese, and it looks great. All right, so we've got pork and celery, carrots, celeriac, and onion. Along with this, we have thyme, bay leaves, black peppercorn, juniper berries, and cloves. This is salt, curing salt, and if you can't get this, you can forego it. I would just use the same amount of salt. Water, of course. Pork, carrots, celery, celeriac, onion, and salt, and more salt, and water. And make sure to turn that on. You can put the salt in, and the other salt. and everything else, and make sure you put a few of those things on the stove. And when it boils, turn it off. And then suck up some sauce with your syringe and stab it in. Ah! Put some in. And then over here, put some more in. And then, put some more in. And, put some more. And, put some more. And then take your ham and put it in your container, and then realize that you don't have enough covering it, and change that without telling anyone. But here comes the croissant. So we're going to have flour, sugar, and salt. Oh, and of course, yeast. And give that a stir. A big old stir. And that's more water, because you always need water. And then milk. Actually, that's cream. Sorry. And pour that in. And pour that in. And put the spring on there. No, not the spring. The hook. And there it goes. And there it goes. You have to do it a little bit by hand. And you put the butter in. And a little more butter. And then you split the bun, or the bread, so that the gluten is easier to roll out when you're done. Okay, so next we're going to stamp the butter. And what do I mean by stamp it? Well, you're going to hit it with your rolling pin. And doing this in saran wrap was not a good idea. So we're going to switch to parchment paper. Try and do a better job at keeping it straight. But if not, it's okay. And there we have a butter block. So now we're going to roll out the détrempe, which is what that thing is called. I tried to put it in a package. I thought maybe that would help. It didn't, so you can skip this. And then put it in the fridge. And come back for it. Stretch the thing out. And place your butter block in the center. Meaning to fix any broken pieces of butter, which aren't a great sign. And roll out. And then fold it in 3. And roll it out. And then fold it in 3 again. And roll it out. And then fold it in 3. And roll it out. And dust it with flour. And wrap it up. And then throw it in the fridge. Now, an important thing to remember here is that this went in the fridge in between each of those rolling out processes for about 15 minutes. Now for the ham.
Kiki mélange pour ses amants le sel, le poivre et le piment. Julie, c'est Julie. Pour l'homme qui fait des chichis mondains, je mets comme une du sèche en face à main, je l'appelle.
Now you're going to want to rinse the ham out.
Il faut qu'il m'envoie toutes les fois qu'il veut me baiser le bout des doigts, une bonne d'œillet et sans billet.
Now, I've never actually made ham before, so I don't know if I was supposed to wrap this up or not, but I'm saving it for later. Fill the pot with water. Then fill another pot of water to cook the ham in.
As-tu du fric?
Dis donc, l'amour me refile moi.
Oh non, mais des fois.
Avec respect, je vous aimerai. Prends garde, je suis un vrai de vrai.
Kiki, des hommes connaît les goûts. Kiki, les mène comme des toutous.
Now, you could follow me in how I've wrapped this, but you should probably find somebody that knows how to do it better than I do, because I was just wrapping the thing up any kind of way. But it did work. Next time I'll figure out how to do it properly.
Leur peau délicate en soie, des perloutes, ma chère. Ils mangent comme des rois, sans y mettre les doigts, leur moule marinière.
Oh, ce qu'ils font les magnes.
Basically, it'll hold, and that's all that really matters.
N'en faut pas tant. Pour être heureux, pas besoin d'argent pour dire on nous à deux on fait la.
And then chuck it in the water once it starts to boil. Try to get a little less on the stove. And boil that for about 2 hours.
Pas besoin d'argent. Il y en a d'autres pour qui le bonheur, c'est Deauville, Monte-Carlo, ou t'appuyer sur le cœur des actrices. Oh, tu parles.
Quand ils se quittent sans chagrin, sans haine ou bien sans larmes, disputer en plein à coups de travertin, c'est encore du charme.
Now back to this. Now I did this the wrong way, and I cut them into 8 when I was supposed to cut them into 4. I've only done this once before, and it was to prep for this, so don't make this mistake. But they were still good. What I should have done is cut this thing in half and then cut them each into 2. And you're going to want to stretch it out a little bit and then roll it up. And now we put them in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes.
Et comme nos cœurs, y a quelque chose dedans. On a
Now, try not to worry about these eaten pieces. We're going to make the sandwich now. So, cutting the croissant in half.
y a des gens pour être heureux s'ils
Actually, better make it 4.
des choses. Quand ils n'ont pas tout pour eux, alors les blâmes en rose.
Leur peau délicate en soie, des perles ou de ma chair.
And there it is.
Ils mangent comme des rois.
Doesn't that look
sans
good?
y mettre les doigts, leur moule marinière.
Okay, so now I'm going to eat the sandwich, and it's pretty good. It's light, it's flaky, the ham is, it's perfumed from all the veg, and I think this is actually the best croissant that I've ever had, even though I kind of screwed up, but I'd say a good job indeed.
Well, thanks for coming. We had fun here. We made croissants, we made ham, and next time, we're gonna eat her. Have fun.